For this week's mini presentations, I decided to do both of my studies on happiness. My overall topic is families, and specifically I'm honing in on marriage and the newlywed phase, but I want to study happiness because I think happiness has and plays a huge factor in the success rates of marriage and the overall fulfillment of your marriage. And so I studied 2 articles this week. The first one is called Happy You, Happy Me, Having a Healthy Partner is Independently Associated with Better Health Than Oneself. There were several key points in this article that stood out to me this week, but I just want to share a few. So one of them is that there's a direct correlation with a person's happiness that can be traced to the partner's health. And this is due to several factors. One of the most common ones is that when our partner is struggling, we internalize their mental health, their physical health, whether it's just the flu or again, like mental health, or they're struggling with something a little bit more serious like cancer or maybe a disease. That can be really hard on the partner because they're watching the person that they love suffer. They're watching that person go through this really hard trial. And so in turn, the partner who is not dealing with the health problems, they struggle with happiness because they have an added measure of stress and kind of a weight that's always hanging over their shoulders. Another one of the key points of this article is that there's power in numbers, and this point is kind of on the contrary side, the flip side, but when the study showed that when one person in the relationship says, hey, I want to start working out, more often than not, the partner follows. They're like, hey, well, let's do this together. We're in this together, whether it's working out, starting a diet, starting just a new goal. And so there's strength in numbers, and starting these new habits can build happiness together, but together you can also see failure, which can result in unhappiness. The second article was called The Benefits of Frequent Positive Effect. Does Happiness Lead to Success? And there are several key points in this article. One of them is that successful people are typically happy people. Now there's always some that defy the odds, but overall success was found to make people happy. And it says that happy people are typically have better mental health than unhappy people. Now this, I feel like, is common sense. It makes sense that if you are happy, you are probably not as much struggling with depression or anxiety, although that can still be present. But happy people typically have better mental health. And then the last key point that really stood out to me was that happiness is positively correlated with physical and mental health. So when you're happy, you tend to have better physical and mental health, and you are better able to have better coping. You have better behavior, better reaction, good health, and all these other things. The theory that went along with this article that I really loved was the broaden and build positive emotions theory. Now, I never heard of this before, and so I wanted to take a second to teach all of you guys what this was because it really was awesome. So the broaden part of it is where positive emotions broaden an individual's awareness and encourage novel, creative thoughts and actions. For example, feelings of joy can inspire exploration, curiosity, and social engagement. So you broaden kind of your horizon, your thoughts, your actions, all that. And then the build side is kind of self-explanatory, but over time, these broadened experiences help us build personal resources. They help us build better physical health, social connections, emotional resilience, and because of that, you're better able to frame your lifestyle, your work, your family, whatever it may be. These 2 articles, they connected in a few different ways, and this is just, again, the theory that went along with the broaden and build theory. And then these articles, they connected in several different ways. So, but a few of the things is that happiness comes in various forms. That's one of the biggest takeaways from the articles. Both of them is that happiness comes in various forms, and we have to make our own happiness sometimes. When you build your own success, you are happier. When you put an effort to your relationships, you're happier. Happiness comes in several different ways, and there are different things that can play a role in our happiness, like family and friends, and one of the biggest factors that takes away your happiness is health, whether from you or your partner. And so they just talked about the importance of working out and doing all that you can so that you can control what you can control when it comes to your health and stuff. These are my resources I used for this video for this presentation, and that's all I have today.